Do you have a dental clinic? Shh, don't advertise. Really? Do you think like that? Well, I too don't think like that. Because as clinicians, we love expanding our skills. And this we can do when we practice on more number of patients. That is patient exposure. To have a better patient exposure, we need more people to know where we practice, isn't it? Why I am talking about this issue is a few days back I had gone for a job interview, and over there I met a very respectful, a very senior, and a much beloved dentist who gave his opinion though, but he kind of rubbished the idea of marketing and advertisement. Well, partly he is right, and he gave me a statement. He said, if you are skilled enough, your patients are going to do your marketing. You don't need the marketing. Maybe this is the gold standard we all would love to achieve. But honestly speaking, as a first generation dentist, we all of us are not able to afford our dental setup at a prime location or in an area where our dental setup is visible to many people. So, for that, we really need to take the help of advertisement or marketing, isn't it? Now, let's shift the focus from dentistry to medical field. It's very common for all of us to take our patients or our family members to a private hospital, isn't it? And almost all of us have either heard of the hospitals on newspaper or on television. We have watched their advertisement, or we have seen those ads on the hoardings, or we have heard the ads on radios, various sources, let alone these private hospitals. Many of us have taken one or two of our family members to many renowned specialists, doctors, I'm talking about. And over there, it is very common for us, at least in my experience, I have heard the other patient parties verbally giving their feedback. Besides being a good doctor, he or she has a very good business sense. And I believe there is no harm in having a good business sense because that is going to be the way you make a living, isn't it? Earlier times, when the education was less available or less achievable due to less number of medical or dental seats, there used to be naturally very less number of doctors and dentists as well. So it was easy for them to be known by many people. But look at now. The situation is like dental clinics outnumber the cafeterias. Dental clinics outnumber even the stationery shops. Then how can we expect ourselves to have a setup at a prime location? We naturally do not expect, or we naturally cannot afford all the time. So we have to have a setup in a location which is at an interior, isn't it? For that, we really need to take the help of advertising, or we have to go to the schools, local schools, to organize a camp, dental camps. And with the blessing of internet, there are multiple platforms where we can find doctors, even dentists. If it is not for marketing, I wonder what it is for. At least as a first generation dentist, I really find marketing and skill goes hand in hand. Well, if it is for the fear that there is going to be an inferior quality of dental treatment, if our senior dentists are fearing for the degradation of quality of treatment, then let me tell you, yes, skill is very much important. The marketing part will help you to get known, to be known by others. But if you are getting known by many and if you are not skilled enough, then it's going to backfire, isn't it? So, doesn't both go hand in hand? Well, with this video, I don't intend to upset or hurt any senior dentist sentiment. But yes, I insist my colleagues, my fellow dentist friends who are especially first generations and take the help of marketing, yes, reach any extent to expand your skills, but without hurting anyone. Thank you.